Investments by non-resident investors are regulated by the Foreign Exchange Act number 12 of 2017. Who is a non-resident investor? Any person resident outside Sri Lanka, including a Sri Lankan citizen permanently residing outside Sri Lanka, is a non-resident for purposes of the Foreign Exchange Act. Foreign citizens permanently residing in Sri Lanka are considered Sri Lankan residents. Non-resident investors are permitted to invest in, acquire, or hold up to 100% of the shares issued by companies in Sri Lanka. However, such permission is subject to certain industry-based exclusions and limitations. What are these industry-based exclusions and limitations? Non-resident investors cannot acquire shares in companies that carry on or propose to carry on the following businesses: pawnbroking, coastal fishing, retail trade where the capital contributed by persons resident outside Sri Lanka will be less than USD 5 million. Non-resident investors can acquire only up to 40% of the shares in companies that carry on or propose to carry on the following businesses, unless the approval of the Board of Investment is obtained to acquire a higher percentage. Production of goods where Sri Lanka's exports are subject to internationally determined quota restrictions. Growing and primary processing of tea, rubber, coconut, cocoa, rice, sugar, and spices. Mining and primary processing of non-renewable natural resources. Timber-based industries using local timber. Deep sea fishing as defined by the Ministry of Fisheries. Mass communications, education, freight forwarding, travel agencies, and shipping agencies. Foreign investment is limited to 40% in freight forwarding and shipping agency business in terms of the licensing of shipping agents, freight forwarders, non-vessel operating common carriers, and Container Operators Act number 10 of 1972. Non-resident investors can acquire shares in companies that carry on or propose to carry on the following businesses only up to the percentage approved by the government or any authority set up to approve foreign investment in such businesses: air transportation, coastal shipping, and industrial undertakings that are set out in the second schedule of the Industrial Promotion Act number 46 of 1990, large-scale mechanized mining of gems, and lotteries. How should a foreign investment be made? All funds required for investments in shares must be remitted through a special account called Inward Investment Account, or an IIA, opened and maintained with a licensed commercial bank in Sri Lanka. The IIA can be maintained in any foreign currency designated by the central bank or in Sri Lankan rupees. The investment route for a subscription for new shares in a company is illustrated as follows. Monies must be transferred from the bank account of the investor outside Sri Lanka to the IIA of the investor in Sri Lanka, and from the IIA the monies should be remitted to the bank account of the Sri Lankan company. The investment route for a purchase of existing shares from a seller resident in Sri Lanka is illustrated as follows. Monies must be transferred from the bank account of the investor outside Sri Lanka to the IIA of the investor in Sri Lanka, and from the IIA the monies should be paid to the bank account of the seller in Sri Lanka. The investment route for a purchase of shares from a non-resident seller can be illustrated as follows. The funds must be transferred from the bank account of the investor outside Sri Lanka to the IIA of the investor in Sri Lanka, and from the IIA of the investor the monies must be transferred to the IIA of the seller. All income derived from the shares of a non-resident, such as dividends, proceeds of sale, and liquidation proceeds, must be credited to the IIA through which the investment was made. Once the income is credited to the IIA, the investor can freely repatriate the monies outside Sri Lanka.